There's no better way to start the day than with a little bit of aerobic exercise. For today, I put 40 minutes on my stopwatch, have a sip of water, piece of fruit, and you're ready to go. Let's do it! Alright guys, 40 minutes are over and as you can see it's cleared up a bit. Look how beautiful it is. It's so good to start the day with some endurance exercise because then you have the feeling that you've already accomplished something, you know? Even if the rest of the day goes shitty, always keep in mind that you should keep it at talking pace because consistency goes over intensity, you know what I mean? So yeah, glad to have it done. Next stop, breakfast. Back at camp, unfortunately today is Sunday and I've used up all my fruit stashes so I can't buy new ones. But the thing that I have left is these awesome dates. So I'm gonna make a delicious Datorade with these dates and that's basically just a smoothie with water and dates. So yeah, let's do it. There we go, my friends. Breakfast prepared. Okay guys, I've pointed this out in other videos already, but it's really that important to pre-cook your post-workout meals. When you're doing these hard workouts, you do some bouldering the first hour, then you do some more upper body strength for another hour, and if maybe even campus boarding or stuff like that for another hour, a 3-hour workout, then you're getting your body into an extremely under-carbed state. And in this state, your immune system is really weak and really open for infections. These little bacteria and stuff like that, okay, they are already sitting on you. They are just waiting until your body gets in this state, okay? And then they can grow and develop into an infection. And this will make you sick, and yeah, it's gonna cost you another 3-4 days to heal that up, to get into training again, so in the end you're losing a lot of time due to this. So it's really that essential. Pre-cook your post-workout meals, because then from the moment on you're stopping your training, you're smashing in the carbs, and then your body doesn't drop into this state. And an additional advantage of this is that in this state your body is also extremely capable of storing carbohydrates. If you want to have a fast and rapid recovery, then you must eat as soon as possible after you stopped your session. So you stop your session, get your pre-cooked meal and fuel these carbs in, smash it in. Alright, that being said, what do I prepare for today? Let's check it out. Quinoa. Additionally, some potatoes with vegetables and curry powder. So yeah, these stuffs are going to be ready in about half an hour, I would say. And then we can head off to the gym. That's what we're talking about, guys. High carb vegan, ideal to make insane gains.
By trade, and we go get by.
is actually a pretty beautiful city. Okay, so the goal for today is to get some bouldering done, some hard moves, because at the moment my max power is my weakness. That's what I definitely feel. And afterwards I want to do an upper body session, and at home, back at camp, we're gonna smash in another hangboard session. That's a lot of stuff to do. Let's see if we can push through it.
Back to the hotel with squads all about. Should respect shred. I'll take one to the men. To borrow for my man KRS. I said, is it that one or this one? The flat one or the thick one? Pick the squad and I jump up to assist one. But nah, that's not my style, so I'll control my wood and cool my smile. I got thoughts, I'll keep them. The ethic won't reap them. You want an autograph, nothing changed and straight 'em. Mike Tyson, Mike Jordan, Chuck Drock's the lyrical fair with no bears. Water, yeah. Water, yeah, water, yeah. Yeah. Overzealous inhabitants flock with the wonders, paying tribute to the one. The circumference of the stadium is playing homage to my cranium. The sea of heads doesn't seem to hide the lady in the back row, waving her hands for the hull. The usual broad rock line for a show, and I dispense with the usual and keep it posted. To boom up the set, the advice is take a motion before you walk through the door of a chub rock tour. Buy the anthology in every store. Frontin', now I hear you tougher than mutton. If I pull your button, start kick like Charles Sutton. Lyrics persevere, now know I'm just there. Freedom in South Africa, water, yeah. You must zoom the past, acknowledge your cast. The brothers on Troy Ave, anger diminish and rebelling to finish, and brain not enough, so the numb your spinach. And ooh, pick up the freezer, Mr. Blue, and land and ran and bub and rut the crew. Back from the six, drop the #1 hit. The dome will roll with the metronome click, and shout to all the fans that stayed loyal.
Alright guys, the bouldering went quite okay. Time for some upper body gains.
Stay dumb. Collegiate rhythm, keep the flow up the bar. Pink house resident.
Okay, to make this part a little bit more interesting, I'm gonna add a voiceover. So the goal for this upper body session was to get a solid destruction in core muscles, abs, back, and of course upper body muscles like latissimus and upper arm for some lock-off power. And what I'm doing here is I'm warming up. I did some pull-ups first, and here I do these low versions of the typewriter. And here I already start with one of the hardest moves of my workout, the one-armer. I tend to do the hardest moves first, yeah, because that's the logic approach for me, because then I get weaker during the session and then I can do easier moves easier. The hardest moves first and then easier. When I have a good day, I can manage to do 3 one-armers with my left arm in a row. When I have a weak day or a medium day, I only manage to do 2 in a row. And my right arm is interestingly here the weaker arm when it comes to one-armers. So as you can see, I have to support here already at the second repetition. And I'm doing about, I don't know, let's say 5 or 6 sets of one-armers. Then I'm just too weak to continue with one-armers, and what I'm gonna do then is I just try to lock off the bar as solidly and as long as possible with both arms. I don't know, make about 7 to 8 repetitions. And this exercise I'm going to do for another 5 sets or something, and then my lats and my upper arms should be pretty much destroyed. Yeah, and when you have the feeling that you're getting already weak, don't stop right away. Just try to do some negatives as well, because these are really effective to build upper body strength. At least that's my feeling. And when I'm too weak for this, I do another set of pull-ups. As you can see here, I'm lifting up my legs. This prepares me already for my next exercise, which are these, I call them front lever ups. you know, because they are really helpful when it comes to training for the front lever. What I basically do is I lift up my legs in front and then I slowly let them down. And yeah, try to hold it as long as possible in the front lever position. And I do only 3 repetitions because then I have the feeling that I'm getting very weak. And yeah, if you're too weak, then it makes no sense to continue with the exercise. Better make a rest and then continue with another set. Here I'm trying just shortly the front lever, but as you can see, it's not very clean so far, so I have to train some more for this, I guess. And what you can see here is a machine which I find really useful when it comes to body strength training. It's very simple, you just lift up your whole upper body, and this of course destroys your back muscles. And here I'm doing it without any weights. I have the feeling that if you're getting stronger, you just need to use some weights sometimes because you want to intensify the training stimulus. So as you can see, I'm having here some weights. These are 4 kilos each, and here I'm going with already 8 kilos each. And I think I made roughly 5 sets of these. And this should be enough to destroy your back completely, especially if you're new to the exercise. Yeah, and that's basically it for this upper body session. What an awesome session, guys. A nice boulder session first. I have the feeling I'm getting my max strength back a little bit, my boulder strength. And then afterwards a nice upper body session, about 1 hour. I'm pretty wrecked. Actually, I'm totally wrecked. And yeah, now I can't wait to carve it the fuck up.
Place where stars are born. The Saints marched in, Curtis blow Lena's horn. Tom cruised the boulevard, Chris rocked the song. But 100 times they press rewind to the beginning. They toast to the...
Okay, I think that's enough footage of me feasting. See you back at camp. Back at camp, I'm pretty destroyed, but I got one more thing on the to-do list for today, and that's, as you guys know, the Hangboard session. The torture device is already lined up behind me here. I'm pretty destroyed, but I'm carved up, so I'm going to push it through. Let's do it. To give you a little bit of insight, I add another voice over here. What you can see me doing is warming up. My warm-up on the hangboard is rather simple. I just make a few short hangs and do some pull-ups on the edge that I want to train on until I get a solid pump in my forearms. And then I start testing out my one-handed hangs. I do not measure them already, but when I have the feeling that I get my full strength, I start the training. Then I weigh myself, and this is very critical. You need to know how heavy you are. Then I write this down in my training diary. And when I make a hang now, I step on the scale again and see how much weight I can pull off with my hand. So here in this case I'm training my right hand, full gas, looking on the scale how much weight I can pull off. The number on the scale indicates how much weight I have to subtract from my current weight of this day in order to calculate how much weight my hand effectively pulled off. And that's very important to write this down because then you can measure your progress. And you make 15 repetitions and that's it. What a day, guys, what a day. Started with 40 minutes of running in the morning, then 3 hours of training in the gym, and now another 1 hour and 20 minutes on the hangboard. Just did my last pull-ups for cooling down, and now I'm preparing my last dinner, my only dinner for today. And yeah, let's check it out. Of course vegan, even more potatoes with veggies and garlic and stuff. Steamed without oil, without any fat, without salt. The chronometer said that I burned 4,000 calories and I ate only 3,000 calories. So yeah, that's interesting because normally my body is pretty accurate when it comes to calorie matching. But yeah, I guess tomorrow I will smash it in. You know, the body has a very accurate measurement for measuring calories, especially if you're feeding the right food. Anyways, awesome day, 5 hours of training, 4,000 calories burned, 3,000 calories eaten. That's the stats. And now a last dinner shot. Oh yes, that's what I'm talking about. That's gonna be my dinner. Afterwards I'm gonna go to sleep and sleep like a baby. It's gonna be awesome. Can't wait to dig into this. As always, guys, if you like the video, leave a like and share. Don't forget to share and subscribe. And thank you so much for watching. See you in the next episode. Bye.
In fact, trying not to let the feelings catch you, but there's a thin line between both of y'all, so you respect that and entertain the idea, but get brought back to reality. And could you really live with that decision based on intuition?